So we got a lot of these Errol Spence fans panties in a bunch because Terence Crawford decided to take a fight before a potential Errol Spence fight because the fight they was giving him a hard time making this fight this year. So they want him to sit around and just get rusty for the Errol Spence fight. So they're big mad saying he was doing side deals while he was doing a deal with Terence Crawford for the Errol Spence fight. But lots of times that's the case, bro. They line up, they have other things ready in case the major fight doesn't fall through. A backup fight. So here's the thing. It was okay for for Errol Spence to announce, well, I'm gonna fight in November without Bud. So I guess that was an indicator to Bud, like, oh, really? So they not gonna line this up with me this year. So fuck it. You know what? Let me pull David Avenesian out the pocket. Now I told y'all I don't really agree with the Avenesian fight. I wanted him to fight somebody better, but I get it, man. He got to stay busy, bro. So here's the thing, man. These channels that's pushing this thing about Bud ducking and all this stuff, right? How come they never talk about Errol Spence when he said he's the one that came out first and said he's fighting without Bud, right? He's like, oh, we gonna fight anyway, November, right? Obviously, he's supposed to be lining it up with Stanionis, supposedly, right, in December. You know what I mean? So how did that come to fruition so fast? You talking about Terence Crawford having a fight lined up with David Avenesian, talking about you ain't getting that much money that quick in that small amount of time, so that had to been brewing. Okay, what if it was? So what? So what if it was? He wasn't definite about that fight either. He was going to fight. He wanted to fight Errol Spence. They playing games. They don't want to show him where's this money coming from. They don't want to be transparent. So Bud decided to be a motherfucking rebel. Like, yo, I'm my own motherfucking boss now. Now all of a sudden Errol Spence is mad. They're mad because Bud's supposed to be getting this $9-10 million deal, which is gonna probably equal out to more than 10 million after the guarantee, if that is the case. So he's gonna walk off with maybe, like, who knows, man, $15-20 million. And they're mad because Bud is out here being a motherfucking boss. I think that's part of it. Oh, who's Black Prime? So wait a minute. You got a lot of these channels, right, that push pro-black shit, but they don't want Bud to fight on a so-called black network, so to speak, or app, right? So what's the problem? So are they upset because he's getting a bag? What's the issue? What is they upset about? It was okay for Errol to fight a Mikey Garcia, though, right? Somebody they pulled up for 140. It was okay for him to fight Mikey Garcia, but it's not Bud's fault why they not fighting. So if the fight ain't happening, blame your boy Errol Spence and Al Heyman, because it's clearly Bud tried to make this happen, man. He's clearly also saying, yo, after if he beats Avenesian, he gonna whoop Errol Spence's ass too. All right, so what's really going on? I mean, most of us can only speculate, but it's looking like it's a lot of Terence Crawford hate thrown his way, man, because he wanted to be a boss and he being a motherfucking rebel, baby. The new rebel of boxing is Terence Crawford, man. You know, we wanted him to break away from Al Heyman, from Bob Arum. You know, he was with him. I didn't agree with him re-signing. Only he knows why he did that. But he broke away from him. So he's gone and he's trying to be his own businessman. I think Terence Crawford is a very smart business dude, man. Like, he's a shrewd dude. He seems like, you know, he's about his coins, man. He won his coins up front. He's doing better financially than Errol Spence is. And he's supposed to be the big fish and all this other stuff. But Bud he's out here making real boss moves. Errol say he's the boss, but he ain't a real boss. Bud is a boss. He's becoming his own boss now. You know what I'm saying? He's gonna have more control over his pockets now. He's gonna have more control over what goes in his pocket and things of that nature, bro. You know what I'm saying? And I think a lot of these cats on these channels is big mad because he decided to stay busy. Is it Errol Spence staying busy? Don't he got a fight coming up with supposedly standing orders, but stay tuned for the live. We're gonna talk about that. I want to get y'all opinion on it. But he's his own boss, bro. You can't fault the man for that. How you mad because another man getting the bag? One channel said, you know who this is? You know, it seemed like he fighting over his money over legacy and he just chasing money. What the fuck you mean? So y'all mad because a man is going for the bag when you wanted him to get lowballed and he was willing to get lowballed and they still trying to string him along after he accepted the lowball. Come on, man. Stop, bro. But why y'all not talking about Spence when he said he had a fight already? He said, yo, we gonna fight with or without Bud. So it's looking like both of these cats had something on the side going on just in case this fight didn't come through. Ain't nothing wrong with that. If Terence Crawford didn't have this Avenija fight lined up and Errol Spence had one lined up, none of you motherfuckers would be saying shit. So don't do that, man. So what it's looking like to me is Terence Crawford is gonna get this $9 or $10 million bag, whoop this dude ass, then go over there and sit down and I guess whoop Errol ass, take his 3 belts, become undisputed for a smaller bag, and then ride off to 154. Hopefully, that's the way it all play out. But Terence Crawford is the new rebel of boxing, baby. Gotta respect it. This your boy Rebel Life Boxing. I'll catch y'all later, and I'm out. Peace.